Hey guys! You might notice that I'm wearing the same outfit in this video as I was in the last one. That's because this is the same day. I have had the craziest day you would not believe. If you've seen my last video or any of my tweets, you'll know that I went to Tatanov yesterday. And yesterday is meant to be my sign-on day. And when they tried to book me in for my sign-on appointment and I told them, no, I'm going to an event, they kicked up a huge fuss. And the lady basically made, even though I just told her verbally that I wasn't going to be there and she'd written it down and typed it up on the computer or whatever, she told me that I had to ring and rebook an appointment and explain myself as to why I hadn't attended the appointment within 5 working days of the appointment. Which is weird because I already told her I wasn't going to go and I was being treated as if I just hadn't turned up or something. And I did point out that last week I didn't attend my appointment on the Tuesday because I was going to Tatanov. I went twice, woo. But that the guy just rescheduled me for a Friday, and the woman just gave me a huge, how do I say this? The woman was being not very nice. So she just made this huge fuss and I had to ring on the phone. So I rang on the day before the appointment and said that I wasn't going to attend and that I would attend. The person on the phone just said I had to attend within 5 working days. So I thought, to show keen, I would attend the next day in the morning. 12 o'clock, whatever. Before I filmed the last video, I got up in the early afternoon and went down there, and the guy, bear in mind I was told on the phone that I had to just turn up and they wouldn't reschedule my appointment. The guy said he wouldn't see me to sign the piece of paper because I hadn't made an appointment. I said this all on the phone, but he said, oh, I don't know who you spoke to. They always pass the buck to each other and say, oh, that's not my fault, oh, these people don't know the rules. So he put me in for an appointment the same day in 2 hours' time. I got the bus home and filmed the video and then got up and got out and got the bus to the job centre. Literally, I just got home from the job centre, filmed a video, that might be why it seems a bit rushed, and then got back out there. And now I've got back and I'm filming another one. I haven't eaten today. I've had a Whisper bar and a lollipop. I'm hungry. So anyway, I went back to the job centre to speak to this guy and have my sign-on appointment, but that was completely useless because this morning I got this letter. Dear Miss Beckford, your claim for job seekers allowance, changes in your job seekers allowance. Oh, they're not sentences, they're just like headings. We have looked into your claim again, following a recent change. We cannot pay your job seekers allowance from the 28th of October 2015. This is because we recently told you a decision would be made about a doubt, and then they just fill it in, on whether you failed to attend an interview with an employment service advisor or officer on the date specified. The reason I didn't attend is because the guy booked me in for 2 sign-on appointments within the same week. That's not how it works. Because I didn't check my appointment card, I thought it was just the next Tuesday, which it always is, and turned up the next Tuesday. I got sanctioned and told I couldn't have money until January, right? There's something that happens in between now and January that costs a lot of money. You probably know what it is. It's in the title of this video, wherever the title is. So, they're all, again, having a go at me about the fact one guy made a mistake. And I'm not having a Christmas because of this one guy. This decision applies from the 28th of October 2015 to the 2nd of February 2016. I'm probably going to have a job by then. What is this? What can I do? Okay, I live with my mum. I don't have any rent or bills to pay. Fair enough. Unless, like, I have a job and then I do have to. And I'm not going to starve to death on the streets. However, if I was someone who was paying rent, I'd be homeless over Christmas. Because this guy went and made a mistake and he won't own up to it. They don't care. They would have me on the streets. They do not care. Luckily I won't be on the streets, but I'm not going to have a great Christmas. So on the bus, on the way down there, I decided I'm just going to cancel my claim. What's the point? I'm probably going to have a job by February. If I don't, I can re-sign up, whatever the word is, start a new claim, but what is the point? I'm having to go and sign on every week, but I'm not going to get money till next year. I'm having to go sign on every week, and I'll be told off if I'm doing something on a Tuesday. If I don't have a job, why can't I do something on a Tuesday? I'll just sign on a Wednesday. And I am fed up of being treated like a second-class citizen because I don't have a job. I have a personality, I have qualifications, I have ambition, I have drive, I have experience, I have education, I have all these things. I just don't have a job. So why does that make me less of a person? They are literally going to ruin my Christmas because one guy wrote a time down wrong, and they've just like basically cancelled Christmas for me. I'm gonna have to get my mum to buy people presents or something. It's a joke. Although this is an extreme situation, I'm still on a high from yesterday and meeting Dan and Phil and everything, and I'm feeling in myself, my mental health and everything is good. And Dan and Phil and people I know from the internet, hi guys, putting my laptop over there, people I know from Twitter and people I know from YouTube, make my mental health go up and give me some purpose and some reason to stay alive and be happy, whereas people from the job centre send all that down and just make people miserable and depressed and make people's lives so that they are not worth living. I'm already in therapy. I don't need to be in a situation where I'm needing more therapy because they are just wanting to make people miserable. How can people find employment if they're depressed and having a horrible time? They can't. They're just making people who are mentally ill more mentally ill, and people who are mentally okay are not going to be that way for very long. It's a ridiculous system. It doesn't work, and I don't know how they're getting away with this. So, when I was on the bus on the way to the job centre, one good thing happened. I got a notification from Twitter that said, "Congratulations, you have 1,000 subscribers, woo!" So on the way to the job centre, I was happy about that, and I texted my mum, "Good news, I've just hit 1k on Twitter, but bad news, we need to talk about the job centre." And she said that it was fine, we can talk about it later, blah blah blah. I've since talked to her about it, and she said, yeah, it's probably the best idea to cancel the claim, or you can go to the Citizens Advice Bureau, or you can put in a dispute and sort it out, blah blah blah. I don't know if I can be bothered. I'd rather put all that energy into finding a job. I know by all rights I should, but I'd rather put that energy into finding a job. She knows some people who can get me babysitting work, which is better than nothing, and maybe that could lead to nannying. But I feel like if I have 2 or 3 babysitting jobs, I'll probably be earning more than I would with job seekers anyway. So I guess you could say that I've been put in a terrible situation, but I'm feeling mentally happy and full of life and healthy, and I'm just feeling really good that I've met Dan and Phil and internet friends, and that I've got new followers on Twitter, and I'm making new friends on Twitter and stuff. I'm feeling really well. I've got this signed by Dan and Phil on my wall, which is just so cute, and they've got the other one at their home. So I'm annoyed at them, but I'm just going to get out of the situation. I've signed on, so in 3 days' time, I won't get any money, so there's no point. Maybe some money will roll over and I'll get it when I cancel my claim. I'm just going to cancel my claim. I'm going to speak to Mum about it a bit more, but I think she agrees. I'll just cancel it and get someone to give me some babysitting work. I mean, it sounds like Mum's got a couple of families that will help me. It might not be every week, but it will be something. And in the meantime, I can live on the bank of Mum. Because as much as that sounds selfish, and I wouldn't normally be like, I'll live on the bank of Mum, but that's what I'm doing now anyway. They're not getting me my money. It wouldn't make any difference. And when my brother was unemployed, he actually didn't sign on either. And he lived on the bank of Mum. He's now got a job, so we're kind of all right. So that's what's going on. Situations are bad, but I'm good. I'm happy, and I love you guys who watch my videos, and anyone from Twitter, and I'm happy and I'm doing well. I'm really annoyed that people would just deliberately ruin people's lives like this and ruin their Christmas, and probably in some cases people have to leave their homes and be homeless. Yeah, the situation's bad. The job centre, once again, I don't know what to do about it. Petitions, I don't know. They're terrible people. It's a terrible situation. But I'm doing well, and I'm currently editing the last vlog video thing, so I'll see you soon. Sorry, this was a mess. I haven't eaten or had my coffee today, so I'm just blur. But just thought I'd update you on all that. The job centre are wankers. I love you. Goodbye.